Welcome back. Sun City Super Bowl hosted the 2014 Indo-Pacific Championships. The event gives local gymnasts international exposure. It also shines a spotlight on what makes a gymnast.
Just talking generally about high performance, you need to put in a lot of hours of training. That's how you progress. And also the coach needs to put in a lot of hours, and the coach needs to be knowledgeable. So not all the clubs are able to achieve that just based on whether the club has got enough equipment, whether they have enough time, they can afford enough time, and what the level of the coaching is. So there are a few talented gymnasts. Some of the older ones already. Bianca is our star in tumbling. She is one of the, she's like top 5 in the world, if I can put it like that. So we rely a lot on her to help to pull the rest of the gymnasts. But there's some nice young ones coming up. I know in the 13 to 14, I was impressed with Hao Fengwei Tatsana, who competed, who won his section. He's obviously at that age, he's now grown tall, but he looks very nice, neat. He's got a lot of potential, got good height. Gymnasts like that impress you, and you want to look after them, to be focused on the sport. So it's about the coach also trying to maintain a relationship with the gymnast, and as well as maybe get the parents involved so that they understand what you expect of the gymnast for the future, because their parents are part of the life of the gymnast. So they have to be part of the relationship.
Basically, we have clubs that we are running at Tiro, and those clubs is just to help them to develop the kids from a certain level up to a world age level, group level, at the high performance level. So we are hoping that as soon as they are developed, they'll be able to compete and represent the country nationally, internationally actually, because presently they are competing at the national level. But as for other clubs, we have kids that are competing at the national level, the international level, and some of this competition, the competition that you see today, it will be a selection competition for those kids. It's part of the first trials that they have to go through, so that they can compete at the World Championship that will be held in November in USA.
Day 3 brought more focus on the seniors competition, as they were looking to improve from Day 1 and Day 2 results. Let's check out Day 3 highlights.
We begin with the double mini trampoline for females 11 to 12. And here we have Ntando Kubashe.
Ntando Kubashe unfortunately did not land her routine there. Unfortunately, in the double mini and on the trampoline, if you don't complete your skills, you do not get the marks for them.
Well, you get to 2 turns, don't you, offering to come back again, and this is her second chance.
You get 4 routines to do at the competition. Only the 10 that make it to the finals get to do the other 2. There's 2 routines in the prelim and then 2 in the final.
Back to the acro women's group for ages 11 to 16, and here we have the Australian Sophie Castrosas, Jacqueline Gibson, as well as Samantha Murphy. Audrey, here we have a very good challenge from the Australian. Just take us through their routine then.
They're doing a dynamic routine where they have to perform 6 dynamic elements. They can do it to a catch or to the floor. You will see they will do different types of somersaults, tuck somersaults, pike somersaults, and straight somersaults, and also double somersaults. The maximum time for the routine is only 2 minutes, so they have to choreograph it on music, everything in 2 minutes.
The South African team here, and I see the difference in sizes between some of the athletes.
Yeah, you've got a top partner, that is your little partner that works always at the top, and you've got 2 base partners that will do all the powerlifting and the catching of the top. You've got a women's spare here also doing a dynamic routine where there was an Arab spring into a catch. Now we have a women's spare doing also a dynamic routine from a round off into a catch position. Overall, we were very impressed with all the gymnasts from South Africa, and we would like to wish them all the best for the rest of the year.
Well, offering you having a great time on the trampoline here, but unfortunately you were put to the line by your compatriot.
Yes, I was. Luckily, David did very well to push me down. I was first going into the final, but all 3 scores count, and he had a very strong start, and I finished quite slowly. With the seniors, you see the increase in the level, the height is higher, they get more time to do their skills and hold their lines, and now the routines are not just doubles and singles, they're triples and doubles to push up the difficulty and make it much more competitive.
Well, that was Australia's Leanne Janse van Rensburg. She was up against South Africa's Bianca Zonnekant. The two of them were fighting it out for the gold medal.
Bianca doing a really great job to keep her height and doing very good combinations of doubles and twistings and increasing her difficulty with pikes and straights.
Her mom's also a coach. Does that help a bit with her routines?
Yes, it does. They work together, they understand each other very well. It makes the competition much easier, having someone you trust and that's there to support you.
So after 3 days of competition, Australia topped the medal table with 26 gold in total, 13 silver, 6 bronze, for a total tally of 46 medals, while Team South Africa did not disappoint with just 4 medals less. Canada finished a distant third with 7 medals, 3 of which were gold. New Zealand was resigned to 4th and Namibia 5th.
Gaining international experience on home soil is a great boost for the seniors as they look forward to going to the World Championships later this year.
I'm looking forward to the World Champs. This was actually a trial for our national team to make the World Championships. It's going to be fun. It's going to be in Daytona Beach in America, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be an amazing event and good competition as well. So this was like a prep of the intensity that we need to have to actually perform at World Championships.
My message as a coach to the gymnasts is that they need to focus, train hard, prepare themselves mentally and physically.
The Indo-Pacific nations were competing, having a South African experience and using sport as a catalyst for building lifelong friendships.
The team's had a wonderful time. You've been most hospitable and most welcoming, and they've just had a fabulous time here. Everybody's going away with awesome memories of a wonderful country.
I just want to thank the organisers especially for a terrific job that they did. Everything ran smoothly and we were so impressed with their arrangements and the quality of event that's being held in South Africa.
Overall, I think the competition went well. They came here basically to compete. So technically it's been on time, which is a major achievement for us. And I think the gymnasts are happy, the teams are happy, and some have already had a chance to do some sightseeing. Some will still go some sightseeing. So we're happy that we have had a successful event.
The South African Gymnastics Federation successfully organised the 2014 Indo-Pacific Championships. The evidence of grooming world-class South African gymnasts is already visible through the likes of Team South Africa's senior gymnasts, Bianca Zonnekant and Afrin Clarke. Hence, going for gold is definitely an attainable goal.